missing in this reading and the meaning of their placement are also listed in the description below if you are interested in that information. So Pisces, let's start your reading and let's see what higher powers you are working with this lifetime. Whoa, okay. I feel like this and this out of those that grew up, because we're only doing two. And these higher powers you may already be aware of or maybe not, but they are definitely working with Pisces this lifetime. So we have animals. Nice. Pisces, lots of animal lovers out there, I'm sure. Like humans, animals have come to Earth on their own soul journey. Originating from many planets and universes, some animals are here to learn, while others are here solely to teach or enlighten us. Because they are heart-centered animals on this planet, because they are heart-centered, animals on this planet are designed to have experiences that are different from ours. The way in which we treat animals profoundly affects their ascension path, as well as our own. Your guidance today is to call in Archangel Philaea, Angel of Animals, to look after them, Archangel Michael to protect them, and unicorns to enlighten them. So, Pisces, many of you are going to have a very strong animal totem or spiritual animal, however you want to look at it, in your life. Multiple, actually. For me personally right now, it's the owl. So animals are big deals to Pisces, not just them being sentient beings and, you understanding their energy and feeling them and all of that. They teach you as well. They comfort you. They heal you. You guys have a hand-in-hand relationship with animals of all. I don't know about you guys, but there is only one bug that I will actually kill, and that's a cockroach. I'm sorry, universe, that I can't. Not a cockroach. No. Everything else I will just relocate outside, just relocate it, including spiders, no matter how big and scary they are. I'll just relocate them outside. Everything. So I understand the energy of this card, and it's an unspoken relationship between you and animals. And you could be out in the wild somewhere and animals are going to sense your energy as safety and not be afraid of you in the same capacity that they would others. That doesn't mean that they're going to let you approach them. Some of you have that very special gift where any animal trusts you, and some of you might even, I don't like to say animal psychic, but you can feel them. You understand their story, what they've been through their life. You just have this beautiful connection, Pisces. And since Pisces is the teacher of the zodiac, you gain a lot of wisdom from your relationship with animals. It teaches you also about, the human relationships and experiences and interactions. So animals are a big deal in energy in Pisces' life this lifetime. Okay, so if you haven't connected with animals, you need to, Pisces. There's a lot of special magic for you with them, and then with you. Oh wow, look at this. Next we have the sun. The sun is the navel chakra of this universe. It radiates the divine masculine principles onto us. Choosing this card suggests that the universe is calling on you to develop your qualities of decisive action, protecting the vulnerable, rational thinking, courage, and strength. Invoke the sun in order to light up your aura and fill you with renewed enthusiasm for life. This energy will enable you to help everyone feel welcome and empowered, which is an important ascension quality. Your guidance is to fill your aura with brilliant golden light. Be true to yourself and act decisively today. So, Pisces, you have this beautiful sun energy that you are working with this lifetime, and it goes hand in hand with animals. Like, if you see the relationship here, it's all about nature, the organic, being connected to all things, and that's the main message that the two of these cards embody. And Pisces being the teacher, you need to truly be connected to all things and understand all things and be able to see perspective through many different eyes. And your empathy is unmatched, okay, Pisces? So your destiny this lifetime is a very organic experience of connection with all things. And I'm not surprised, like I said, Pisces is the teacher. So Pisces, let's pull a court card to see where your mastery level is with these energies. Because your sun sign, Pisces, that is just the energy that you're working with this lifetime, okay? We're pulling a card for the energy of your soul and how it relates to these higher energies that you are working with this lifetime, the energies of the non-physical realm, what you bring to the earth plane with your existence, you know, the purpose of you. Alright, Pisces, just going to do a little bit more shuffling here until I feel like it is time to stop. Okay. Adept of Flames. So, Pisces, with this energy, you're kind of in the middle of your mastery of this energy. And what that means is there's 4 levels to these court cards. There is Seeker, then Adept, then Sage, then Master. And this energy here is Flames energy, is soul energy. So you are the master of the water element coming in as a sun sign Pisces. But when it comes to fire energy, you are only an adept, and the way you're building that mastery of your soul is through these 2 energies this lifetime, okay? So some of you could be a rising fire sign or have a moon fire sign, all right? Really strong energy. But the reason why you're not a sun fire sign is because you're not the master of fire energy. You're kind of in the middle of your soul journey working with this energy, and it's coming through the sun and through your connection with animals this lifetime. So let's pull a Flames card to see where you are at in this cycle of your soul, this particular cycle, not the entire cycle of your soul, but this life, what, you know, you're doing here, this life, where is that on your soul cycle, the one you are currently in? Okay, so we have the 6 of Flames, yeah. You're in the middle of this soul cycle, okay? To me, a soul cycle goes to 10, all right? So coming in as a 6, that's like on the end of the adept energy, where you're about to transition into the sage. The sage to me would be 7 and 8, and then the master would show up as 9 and 10, okay? So you are like just right on that verge of becoming the sage of the fire energy, of the spirit, of the ethers of life creation. Okay, that's all encompassed and embodied in the Flames energy. And because this is coming out as the 6 of Flames, this is like a very significant life for you, Pisces. This is the middle of your soul journey, okay? for your current soul cycle, and it's all about fire energy. Many of you are probably very attracted to fire sign people in friendships and in romantic partnerships, because that's the energy you're learning, that's the energy you're working with this lifetime. So let's pull a crystals card to see what your material path is for this lifetime. Ooh, nice, Pisces. You got the 9 of crystals. This here assures you, Pisces, that no matter what your financial situations are, throughout life, comes this point where finally everything is on point and you finally live in comfort and you are very independent and very secure in your own financial security, okay? For others of you, this could definitely mean like right from birth, you're born into wealth of some kind, okay? And you may never struggle financially. For others of you, this is like there's going to be many different jobs or many different things you do throughout your lifetime that's going to create your wealth or create a name for yourself, okay, Pisces? None of you are meant to be brokies. Nope, not the Pisces I'm reading for. You're not meant to be a brokey. And if you're currently experiencing financial lack, it's not because you're being punished or that money's bad or that, if you're spiritual, you can't have money. It's not about that. Pisces, you have to act. You have to do what it takes to create this wealth for yourself. The energy is going to be there for you your whole life, okay? But it's up to you to act, to create. Some of you, this right here could indicate that at some point along your life journey, you just come into a large sum of money, okay? So Pisces, you guys will all financially be secure at some point in your life. And because this is a 9, for many of you, it might be like later on, like 30s, 40s, maybe even 50s, okay? But there does come a point where you are finally financially secure and stable, and it's where like you don't have to worry about things. For some of you it could be very luxurious, but for many of you, I just feel like there comes this point where your finances stabilize and it's enough to take care of you and your needs with some extra, okay? And many of you make it happen through your own efforts. But there's a lucky few out there that are going to come into a nice sum of money at some point in their life, okay? So let's pull a chalice card to look at your emotional connections and relationships you have. And this includes, any emotional connection you have with friends, family, as well as your romantic partnerships. Oh, Pisces. The reason why I laugh is because you're in my 4th reading, and Sagittarius, Capricorn, and Aquarius all received this card. So, because Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces, they're the final of all the signs, okay? So, Pisces is the last sign of the zodiac, is supposed to be the most wise, the most grown, embodies a little bit of every zodiac sign within themselves. That's why Pisces is the teacher of the zodiac, okay? But Capricorn is the highest level of earth, Aquarius is the highest level of air, and Sagittarius is the highest level of fire. So I'm not surprised for all 4 of you signs that this is the card that came out to discuss the emotional connections that you will experience in your lifetime. So we'll start with romance. Romantically, what this means is you may date many people, okay? You might have many relationships throughout your life, romantically. However, there's only going to be 6 people that you really feel a strong connection of love to, okay? Other people will be in your experience romantically, but it's as though you're not going to ever really fully connect to them or be interested. And some of you might, be dating somebody and you're like, man, they're great. They're awesome. They're good looking. They're funny. They're this, but I just don't connect. Well, the reason why is because you're not meant to. There are very specific people you are meant to emotionally connect and bond with in this lifetime. And these people are soulmate connections, okay? That you've encountered many lifetimes before with them. You are their teacher. They are your teacher. You are a soul family. All the other things that come in romantically that don't really connect to you, that's new soul energy that you haven't encountered previously, okay? So it's more like an introduction to your energy and you to theirs, not so much we're walking a journey to teach each other these things. No, Pisces, the people that you love and connect with, some of you, this might be, like you might have a couple different people that you have children with, it's just there is significance in 6 different relationships, romantic relationships you will have throughout your lifetime. And now with that said, there will be one that stands above all the rest, and that is our twin flame love here, as you see depicted by these 2 innocent children, angels holding each other in the universal sky. All right, so Pisces, you will have 5 significant relationships, and its significance isn't about time spent. It's about emotion and connection and whatever happens. Some of these connections might not be of a positive nature, okay? It's just there's going to be 5 really strong emotional connections that you share with 5 different people, and then finally there's this 6th one where it is your twin flame connection, all right? Now, for the other relationships in your life, like your family, your close friends, those ties, those who are closest to Pisces are soulmate connections. There is no new soul energy that you are working with this lifetime. It's not part of your path. And we have 2 6s here, which to me is harmony. So there is an element of harmony to the path that Pisces is walking this lifetime. So let's pull an orbs card to see what your past life karma is that's coming into this life that may be affecting you. And this past life karma to me comes in more as a challenge in this life to grow, because when we do things that hurt others and all that nonsense, it's not because anybody's a bad person. It's just there's a level of soul growth that needs to take place in each individual to overcome any sort of behavior and action like that, all right? And so when past life karma comes into this life, it's not about punishment, okay? Energy does need to be balanced, but in that balancing of energy, you're learning how to correct what you did in the first place that caused that imbalance of energy, okay? I hope that makes sense. So let's see what Pisces has for past life karma. Ace of Orbs. Wow. Okay, you know what? There's 2 cards out of the 10 orbs that are decent to bring forth for karma. It would be the Ace and it would be the 6. So Pisces, this coming through, what I feel for you is a lot of your karma was balanced in past life, okay? You come through with more of a clean slate this lifetime, where energies of past life aren't so much affecting you this life. And this is could be for the good or the bad, all right? So to really understand what this is about, let's pull some major arcana to look at the soul lessons that you intend for yourself this lifetime. You guys have great cards, Pisces. Loving your cards. We have Ascension, nice. We have Reflection. And we have Karma. Wow, Pisces. Oh my God. Okay, this makes sense. Pisces. You guys, true to your title, you guys are teachers of the zodiac. And this lifetime, Pisces, is got a lot of different stuff going on for you guys. Ascension. You are spiritually awakening, or you are spiritually ascending in this lifetime on your own. This is what I feel for Pisces. Many of you are going to be going about your life in one direction, maybe living in a very 3D way, not connected, not in this organic energy that, has come with you into this lifetime. And then at some point, it's just like this switch goes on in your soul, and you're like, oh my God, this is not what I'm supposed to be doing. And you start getting really spiritual and really connecting in to your soul or your religious belief, whatever it is for you personally, okay? You are ascending this lifetime. That is part of your soul journey. But more than that, for those of you who are like, blah, that's old news, those of you who ascended or were ascended coming into this lifetime, once that happens for you, that's where you really become this spiritual being, and that is in Reflection, because we ascend early in life. So this is like we're either born this way, or this happens earlier in life. I would say like 30 or below, okay? We ascend, we spiritually awaken and go to a higher plane of existence and pull that energy down into the earth plane, which changes our entire physical experience, okay? And then others start becoming inspired by your energy. And then you become this extremely wise, intelligent being, okay? Where also with this card, I have to say this, Pisces, many of you, there's going to be a point in your life where you are walking your path alone, okay? It can either be self-induced, or it can be that's just how life works out, and you're alone for a period of time. That needs to happen. That is part of your journey. And the reason why is because you're ascending. And once that happens, it's going to dramatically change who you are. And there's a period of time where you've got to learn to incorporate your spirituality and your physicality together and have a perfect balance, because you are a spiritual being, but you're a spiritual being having a physical human experience. So both are relevant. A lot of people think getting spiritual is completely disregarding the physical and all of that. That's hogwash. No, you are a spiritual being. You are consciousness that has come to the earth plane for spiritual growth, for your soul. The physical experience is just as important. That's where all the learning takes place. So you walk this life, this period of life where you are alone, and it needs to be that way because you're really discovering who you are. You are wise beyond anything I can articulate in this reading, and you are going to teach many people, and your light is going to help many others spiritually awaken and ascend and become part of this organic connection to all things and see the bigger picture and realize we're all in this together, and we are all spiritual divine beings just having a physical experience regardless of what it looks like, okay? That's what's happening here. And then lastly, we have karma. Pisces, this to me, because we have the Ace of Swords as past life karma coming through, your lesson of your soul is about learning cause and effect, but it's not past energy coming in that you're dealing with. this life, it's like immediate karma, instant karma for Pisces, okay? Like, it's immediate cause and effect for the good or for the bad. So you might say, I'm super honest and I do this, that, and the other, and then it's like the moment I slip up at all on anything and I'm not walking the line 100%, bam. Whereas other people are these crappy, horrible people that hurt everybody, and it's like no karma comes to them. Well, Pisces, they're on a different path, and if all of that energy doesn't balance for them this life, it's definitely going to balance them in their next life, and they'll go through the veil of amnesia, and they're not going to understand why they're living this life of heavy challenge and intense energy and contrast, and it's because of their energies from past life. So don't ever get caught up on karma balancing for anybody else, okay? That's not your place, that's not your worry. You need to worry about your own energy and your own karma, because it's very instantaneous for you this life. Very powerful. So your thoughts, your emotions, your actions will all come back to you this lifetime. Everything you put out this lifetime is sure to return to you this lifetime. Why? Because you are an ascended being. You are above the lower energies of the earth plane experience. You know better, so to speak. So once you know better, that's when stuff comes right back to you much quicker. But also with this, you are going to help people understand their own soul karma and their own energy, how they put out cause and effect. Huge spiritual message and mission for Pisces here, okay? You are teaching people, Pisces. You are taking them to the light. You are showing them who they are. And, don't feel bad and alone and outcast when you walk this period of life. Very solitary, where it's just like you don't have a lot of friends. You might be single for quite some time. That's part of your journey. Because you come into this life with clean slate, and you want to end this life with clean slate, okay? You are not here for the same reason that many other souls are, alright? Yeah, look at, just as I say that, knowledge. Yes, Pisces, you are very wise. You are here to teach and show the way, alright? And create the way for others. So let's look at the predominant experiences and people that you will encounter this lifetime. The Maiden, your spirit is always going to have a very youthful vibe to it. You will always be able to relate to young and old alike, Pisces. Like, you just will. You relate to older people because you are such a wise soul, but there is this vibration of innocence and purity and youth to you that attracts younger people, and you're able to relate to them and offer them advice, so they see you as a very wise being. I'm not surprised to see this, especially right under the reflection card is the self. Yes, Pisces, there is quite a bit of your journey this lifetime where you walk it alone, but you chose it that way. It needs to happen that way, because in that space of solitude, there is alignment and connection with soul, thought. Yes. This here, again, and this sits under the karma card. This is about cause and effect. This is learning your own power through thought, through emotion, which is your vibration, your frequency. Your vibration and your frequency is what connects you to all other things, okay? So what you're putting out is surely coming back. You really learn that. Also, many of you are going to probably find yourself lost in thought and, connecting with the higher realms and getting information that way more than you will ever talk to and connect to another physical human being. Okay, Pisces, these cards, this is not to say that you will be alone your lifetime. That's not what I'm saying. There's a period where you walk alone. But what I feel for Pisces is when you need advice, when you need healing, when you just need to recharge your batteries or get clarity, you can't seem to ever find that in another person, even a really wise person. Occasionally, there will be that one that just shines the light for you, okay? But for the most part, Pisces, that's not the case. It's you connecting to the higher realms, the non-physical realms, and gaining your information that way, intuitively. You're just too wise that so few people can offer you advice, Pisces. Okay, so few people can. You are the one. You are the teacher. You are the one teaching the way. So when you're lost, where do you go to ask to light the path? Okay, you go to the higher realms. And that's just the way you're made, and that's how you intended it, because you are the teacher, you are the leader, you are the way shower. So that's why when you can't figure it out, when you stumble, when things go black for you, you have to reach out to the non-physical realm, to the universe, to light your path, because there are very few that can offer you advice that will help you. Now, there may be people in your life that just say something, and it's not so much advice, but they just say the right thing, and it triggers your own inner knowing. You will have a lot of that. But again, that goes back to the non-physical realm, where that information is right there, just vibing, just waiting for you. Somebody says something that triggers you, and you're able to download that information. Okay, Pisces? So, wow, you guys are here on a spiritual mission, no doubt about that. And you're really going to help people understand their karma. And when nobody ever talks about this with a spiritual ascension. Yeah, they talk about dark night of the soul or whatever. But nobody ever tells you that when you are spiritually awakening or going through this ascension process, that all of your karma that you've created in this lifetime is going to show up like that and true up. Like, nobody tells you that. Nobody. So here you are trying to go on this spiritual journey and become a better, more enlightened person, and all of a sudden all this crap starts happening to you. Well, that's just part of the process, the cleanse, the karma, to wash yourself of all of those lower energies that you've picked up and are carrying with you through this life. When the ascension, the spiritual awakening happens, like, all of that energy has to be trued up for you to ascend to a higher level. Makes sense? So you guys will be very instrumental in helping people understand that as they go through their ascension process. So let's pull some romance angels to look specifically at your twin flame love connection that is meant for you this lifetime. Yeah, and coming out as the Ace of Orbs, that's the Ace of Swords for karma. So you, Pisces, you have the sword of karma in your hand this lifetime. Okay? If you do bad things will come to you and quick. If you do beautiful things will return to you and quick. You have the sword of karma in your hand, okay? I don't even know how to properly articulate that energy. I hope that you know what I'm saying. Like, you know it in your soul and there's no words needed, okay? You guys have a lot of spiritual responsibility this lifetime. And you are given the sword of power. Oh my God. Pisces, don't wish bad on anybody. Don't do it, because you have the sword of karma. It will happen. It will happen for them. But what you yield out to others comes back to you with that sort of karma in your hand. Be wise, be the wise being that you are, and do not react, do not retaliate. You walk the path of righteousness because your soul is too pure, and you know it, Pisces. Okay, so twin flame, we have deception. Pay attention to the red flags. Oh my god, what is this? And then passion. Okay, let's, I need 2 more cards on this. That is not enough information, universe. That is not enough information, though I think I know what it's saying. Alright. One more at the top. Okay, Pisces. So we have deception, pay attention to the red flags, passion, soulmate, and then honeymoon. What this is telling us about your twin flame is this. I feel like many of you, your twin flame is somebody you meet earlier in life, and you guys have on again, off again relationship for many years, or you're on again, off again, and then you break up for a long period, which is probably when this reflection and knowing the self and all of that is going on. But there's this reconnection, and you guys are soulmates, and the reconnection later in life is like the honeymoon phase, okay? So you guys are going to go through a whole bunch of stuff with your twin flame emotionally, because we have deception and pay attention to the red flags here. Honestly, I think your twin flame is going to be somebody that just totally jacks you up emotionally, like just rips you open and leaves you in a pile of ashes. And the reason for this, Pisces, is because of this ascension right here. And it's going to devastate you, this relationship, so badly that you have no choice but to be solo, but to be on your own. It's like you can't fall in love with anybody else. You can't connect with anybody else. It's because, not out of punishment, your twin flame has done what they promised you that they would do, which is knock you on your ass so hard that you have no choice but to sit it out for a while, to sit on the sideline and not be involved in the game of life for all the human experience it is. No, to sideline your ass so that this ascension starts happening and your spiritual awakening unfolds, and you transition into the ascended being that you truly are, so you can pull that energy down into the earth plane for this lifetime and help other people on this spiritual soul journey that they are on. All right, so this twin flame of yours, Pisces, they are gonna put you through some hell. I'm not lying. I mean, I don't want to say that, but that is what has come through. That is the truth. That is part of your path. You have chosen that. Why? Because what rips you open and completely destroys every part of you is the one thing that facilitates brand new growth, so you come back stronger and better than ever before. Yes? Yes. So then there is a passion and connection that will exist between you and your twin flame, whether you are with them or not, for both of you, that will eventually pull you guys back together when you have finished your work that you needed to do on your own, and your twin flame has done whatever work they need to tend to, whether they've been dating other people or not, whatever, it does not matter. You guys are coming back together in love at some point when it is the perfect divine time for you and for them, because Pisces, you have a lot of spiritual work this lifetime. You are on a spiritual mission like nobody's business, okay? And you ain't gonna have time for all that love and romance for a certain period of your life, okay? And And because we have 6, this could be like a 6 to 10 year period. 6 comes through really strong, and then we have a 9 and an ace, so 10. So for some of you, this spiritual awakening ascension process, it can go and span for 6 to 10 years before it's fully complete, before you have fully transitioned into the higher version of yourself. Okay, so depending on where you are at in life, you need to give yourself this 6 to 10 years that this process takes. And so for some of you, this could be a separation from your twin flame for 6 to 10 years as you go through what you intended to come here to do, because your relationship with your soul, with the universe, is primary and most important. You have your own work you're doing. Every soul does. Your twin flame is secondary, okay? They are your ally. They are your greatest teachers, some of you. So the time that you and your twin flame are apart is exactly what's written in your story of this lifetime, okay? So trust that. Trust the path that you are on, and know that when it's time for romantic love to really dominate your life, it will return. But when it's time to focus only on yourself, which I see being a predominant experience of your life, then that's what it's time for, okay? So let's pull some energy oracle to see what blessings are sure to come into your life this lifetime, okay? Yeah, I do want to say one last thing is we have deception and pay attention to red flags, initially with twin flame, this long period of separation, and then we have soulmate and honeymoon later in life when we get back together. So trust me, Pisces, you want this time to happen and to pass, because by the time you come back together, you guys are actually both ready to be together, okay? You are. And with this deception and pay attention to red flag, you could be a total turd to your twin flame, okay? Initially in life. And then this awakening happens and you become somebody new. And, so there is that. Whatever the challenges were prior to your first connection with them, it won't be present the second time around. You both are going to be such different people. Okay. Blessings for Pisces this lifetime. The thinking women. Pisces, yes, you are connected into the non-physical realm. You are going to come up with so many amazing ideas, not just for yourself, but for other people. You are extremely intelligent. Many of you are psychics and mediums, visionaries, but you are the teacher. You are blessed this lifetime to be in a place to really lead, help, teach, grow, spiritually evolve and expand people. That is a blessing to you. You, Pisces, are a blessing to everybody that encounters you. Once you are in this enlightened place of being, you are a blessing to any and everybody that encounters you. Okay, that's the truth. But prior to this spiritual awakening and ascension, no, you're not. Okay, I'm sorry. Neither was I. But afterward, you are changed so much. You are holding that sword of karma, and you realize the power of that, and you use it so wisely. You are a blessing to all that encounter you after you go through this spiritual awakening. The Magician in the Mirror. Nice, Pisces. Hell yeah. Yeah, we are going to really become the master of this flame's energy this lifetime, because look here, we have the water energy. I am the master of the water. I am now becoming the master of the fire. So the master of the emotion and the master of the spirit, which the magician, that makes you the magician, and in turn, Pisces, If you're not an amazing manifester your whole life, there will come a point after the spiritual awakening where it's just like you know how to make anything happen that you want, and you understand the free will of other people involved, so your manifestations, your true desires can only really be about you and what you want and not affecting anybody else in a negative way. Like, you get that. You are just going to be so powerful. These two cards right here, this is all about manifestation. You see the water energy, the fire energy. Okay, it's reiterated for you Pisces throughout your reading, especially since here's what your soul energy is this lifetime, where you're working, and we know as a Pisces you're water, so it just keeps reiterating. You are going to be the master of fire and water, which is ultimately the greatest manifester. Your spirituality and wisdom is going to be off the charts. Okay, wow. Tragedy, yes, Pisces. This here as a blessing is there's always going to be a way made for you. Always, 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 always. And this is about planning and being strategic and in your movement. This is just naturally going to happen for you, okay? You're not going to be a person that needs to plan out every little detail or be 100% prepared for anything, ever, okay? It's just like, as long as you are on board with the universe, it's like whatever you need just kind of shows up when you need it, okay? And a way just always kind of works out for you. A way is always kind of made for you. And paired up with this magician and the thinking woman, it's like a lot of people are going to see you as a magical person. Like, everything just works out for you, or, oh, you are always very lucky, that type of energy, okay? So, Pisces, you are a blessing to those who you grace your love and energy with at some point in life because of the spiritual transition that you complete. And you are going to be the master of spirit and the master of emotion. And being the master of emotion is, not only understanding the language of emotion, but it's also about empathy, being able to read other people's emotions and understanding them and where they're coming from. So Pisces, oh my God, this life is all about spirituality, and truly everything that you need at every step of the way will be presented to you. And if your life is truly full of nothing but lack, you, Pisces, you need to change your energy, because from what I see in these cards, you are not meant to have a life of lack or, nothing like that. No, you are an incredibly wise spiritual being that needs to wake your human self up to that fact, okay? Like, you are meant to have abundance. Yes, you are meant to walk some time alone. Yes, you are going to have challenges in your life. But Pisces, you've only put that in your path because you intend to become this amazing master of spirit, of emotion this lifetime. Okay, so Pisces, I'm going to pull one final card for you to see what your magical power is this life, like where you have the most magic energy. I was going to say, it better be fire or water after this reading, because I will be like, oh my God, what? But yes, Pisces, yes. You have the magic of water, of emotion. This is the Ace of Cups. So your love is magic. Your love is healing. There is nothing like you in this world, okay? When you spiritually awaken and ascend, anybody who encounters you, like, they're just going to be in love with you because of your energy. And you're going to have a very special way, magic with love energy. You'll be able to heal with it. Your words will be healing. Your touch will be healing. Your love, your energy will be healing. But most of all, Pisces, you are meant to have your great love this lifetime, and it will come at the perfect divine timing. I think many of you will meet this twin flame young in life, and you know the story I've already explained about your connection, but eventually you come back together, and it's just the most beautiful love connection that you've ever known. So Pisces, your magic comes in your emotional energy, your love energy. So Pisces, that is your magic.